Welcome back. 8:37. The Biebs needs to cover up, and Britney Spears is moving up. TMZ's Harvey Levin is in LA and joins us this morning. Good morning, Harvey. Good to see you.
Hey, Lauren.
Okay, so Justin Bieber wants to sell more albums, and that looks like it means he's going to have to put a shirt on, right, in some parts of the world.
Yeah, he is actually, his album has been banned in certain countries in the Middle East as well as Indonesia because religious reasons mostly. And some moral issues. They do not like that he posed on his Purpose album with his shirt off and revealing tattoos that has a cross on his chest. And they are saying we are not going to sell the album here. That really is not a surprise when you look at other magazines and whatnot that have been censored, you know, in the Middle East. So he is scrambling right now to get new art for these albums to send to these various countries. It's very complicated when you release albums where you push the line and certain countries love it and certain countries don't.
Okay, so he's going to try to just get like a whole new album cover so they will still sell the music? Is that the plan?
He's scrambling right now, we found out.
Okay, so what do you know about Britney Spears' new, what is it, $7 million mansion?
You know, it's so funny. There are some people, it depends on where you are in the country, but there are some people that think this was a steal, and some people hear the price and they just say this is insane. But she bought a 13,000 square foot house.
Okay.
And now, granted, it is on 20 acres. It has a tennis court, an infinity pool, like a mini little golf course, $7.4 million in Thousand Oaks. And she is collecting property now. She has something in Vegas, so she's investing in real estate, which is over the long term generally a smart move. But you know, she's dumped $7.4 million on this house. She can afford it, by the way. She is making an absolute fortune in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
fortune.
You make it sound, I mean, that's a lot of land. $7 million, that sounds like a pretty good price.
Well, however,
yes,
but you may be you may be thinking Georgia 20 acres. My guess is this is a lot of hillside, unbuildable 20 acres.
Okay.
There are very few places in LA that have 20 flat acres.
Right, okay. Presidential candidate Carly Fiorina, you guys have had an interesting picture of her. Not exactly how we would think we would see a presidential candidate traveling these days.
Well, she's worth a ton of money. I mean, she's worth almost $60 million. And so we thought it was just kind of interesting, the contrast between her and Trump, that she was taking a Southwest flight up to the Bay Area, and she was flying coach, and which you can only do on Southwest. But maybe she's a little closer to Trump because she was in boarding group number 1. So she got a little more opportunity to put her carry-on in, but it was a discount airline, and I think she's probably trying to send a message.
Yeah, I like that message. She's just among the people, and she's sitting there waiting for the flight. She was just around everybody else. It wasn't like it didn't, at least from the photo, didn't look like she was being, you know, bombarded by anybody or had like a whole group with her. Just looked like she was.
Except we could now look at it the exact opposite way, which is that because she wasn't being bombarded means she's not as popular as Donald Trump, and the fact that the fact that she's flying Southwest, even though she could afford to fly something first class, just shows she's not being as authentic as Donald Trump is, who says I can spend it and I'm going to spend it. So you could look at it either way.
That's fair. All fair, Harvey. Thank you so much. It is 8:41, and you can see TMZ weeknights, 11 p.m. weekdays, 3 p.m. here on Fox 4. You can also find a link to the show on our website, fox4news.com.